Circus Space was established in 1992 by a group of circus artists who were looking for somewhere to train, trying to create a home for circus artists. The Circus Space was originally a Victorian power station. The building was literally redeveloped on the basis of regeneration money. But it quickly emerged that we needed additional sources of income. And there had always been an earned income model here. We had always sold courses and classes. And today, earned income, courses, classes, some performances, forms a considerable part of our income.
We refer to ourselves, however, as a social enterprise. This is a much more useful model for us to refer to, as it represents the different income streams we have, in terms of that we don't rely just on being a charity or being a commercial company.
The partnership between UBS and the Circus Space goes back 17, 18 years.
It originally began through a relationship with East London Business Alliance, who proposed a UBS director as one of our very earliest board members.
And we very quickly realised through that individual and then through links with the management of the Circus Space that there were a vast number of ways in which UBS could partner the Circus Space.
Our chief executive has a mentor, a UBS mentor, who she spends, I think, a couple of hours a month with, and we have a UBS director on our board.
Business type advice provided pro bono through volunteering.
We ask them to support some of our students as they write business plans in their third years, and that's tremendously useful to us and has emerged as being rather a highlight of some UBS staff's year, we've discovered.
The Circus Space themselves also started to develop workshops for corporate members of staff, not just UBS specific, but much more generally, and indeed therefore over the course of time we have put, I think upwards of 700 or so UBS staff through the personal and professional development programs that Circus Space run.
The workshop that's happening behind me today is a workshop for the Royal Albert Hall, where they've got a small team who have booked an afternoon for their backstage team to come down just to have a bit of a team building bonding session. Whilst the Circus Space had a downturn due to the recession last year, it was very short-lived for us.
My recommendations for anybody who is thinking of approaching an organisation such as UBS to forge a partnership or look to forge a partnership or garner support, the first thing I think I would do is absolutely conduct as much research as you can. Go and read the internet site, go and look at the annual report. If you can find someone from within the organisation that you can talk to find out what the policy is, how strategic it is, what their particular areas of focus or what their particular areas of need are, absolutely. The second thing I would suggest people do in approaching an organisation is to think very broadly. With the larger organisations, there are a number of ways in which organisations and partnerships can be developed. One of the things I think Circus Space has been extraordinarily good at over a very long period of time, we're talking 10, 15 years plus, is in very consistent and high quality communication. They have consistently brought us information about where they are going as an organisation, human interest stories. They've consistently presented us with the many ways in which we can become involved with their work, and that the bonds between UBS and the Circus Space can be strengthened, as it were. So that's had a practical application in terms of an ever-growing number of members of staff from UBS who have, in whatever way, been involved with Circus Space. Not only are they, by their very nature, quite visual, so they can provide something which is quite striking, but they will provide us with stories, with examples of what has been achieved as a consequence of UBS support and involvement. And that's very key in developing that long-term association and awareness amongst staff here of the relationship as a whole.